talk first about the retail profit. I'll just click through it this way. So we all know that retail profit is when you buy in bulk, and when you buy in bulk, you get a good discount on our products, like the drops. You can buy them in that 30 pack, and then we sell them for a markup and make the difference. That's our retail profit. It's pretty self-explanatory, but a good example is if you buy a 10 pack of drops. If you're here in Alabama, that's about $8.79 for the pack plus tax and shipping. We sell them for about $150 a box, roughly, depending on where you are. If you sell them for $150, your retail profit is $550 after you flip that 10 pack. Of course, if you do a 30 pack, you get a little bit larger retail profit because you get the price of per unit is cheaper. So and we have a lot of people going in and dividing up 30 packs. So like 3 people will buy 10, and in doing that, we're getting them for about $65 a box, roughly, somewhere in that price range. The next way we'll talk about is new volume bonus. So new volume bonus, typically what happens is when you start selling boxes of drops, you get customers. When your customer becomes happy with your product, we show them how to get a discount. That's part of our system of growth. When they decide, when some of your customers decide to join you for the discount or for the business, either way, it doesn't matter. For the first 4 weeks, or the first 4 Fridays in the company, I should say, anything that runs through their account up to 1,500 points, you get new volume bonus. And your new volume bonus is based off of your business level. So if you came in and you're at the member business level, and we'll go into these business levels in just a second, you're at 15%. However, if you're at Ultimate, you've doubled your money, you're at 30% commission off of the point volume that goes through that person's account. All right, so let's say somebody joined you and they came in with a 30 pack of drops, which is 1,500 points of product, and you are at Ultimate. You multiply that times your 30% commission rate, and you actually earn $450 on that person joining you with the 30 pack. So it's pretty self-explanatory. Here's an example. This is one we did with Miss Patricia. She's on here. Miss Patty, she's on here tonight. So if you look at the top right, that's actually what this looks like in your tree view if you were to pull it up and look at it in your back office. But here, Miss Patricia, she has 2 lines going. And her second line, here a while back, she sponsored Miss Nina. Miss Nina joined her with 573 points worth of product. Now, Miss Patricia, Miss Patty, she is Ultimate, so she's going to get that 30% commission. So you take your new volume bonus of $573, you multiply that times her business level of 30%, and her commission on that volume was $171.90. Okay, and this is new volume bonus. Sometimes it is called team lead bonus. Understand that it's for the first 4 Fridays somebody comes into the company. If they join you on a Friday, yes, that Friday counts as one of their Fridays. So some people, there's two thought processes here. Some people say, well, I'm gonna wait till Saturday to sign them up so I get the whole week, to count toward their qualification. Other people say, no, I'm going to sign them up today because I don't want them to go home and change their mind. Me personally, I sign them up when they're ready to sign up. I don't sit on it. I don't wait. But that's up to you. That's your call. Now, it does cap out when your partner reaches 1,500 points of product because that gets them Ultimate. And that's why they're incentivizing you to run your orders through their account to help them get to that top pay level. All right. So here's your business level, since we just mentioned that's what your base commission, your new volume bonus is based off of. The first one is the activated business level. If somebody comes in with 200 points, they're activated to earn commissions from the company. They need to have an active subscription as well. It's 15% on new volume bonus and new customer volume. The second level is business. Business is 500 points, which is a 10 pack of drops. If somebody comes in at that business level, then they earn a 20% commission. The next one is 1,000 points of product, which gets them to elite or 25% commissions. And then, of course, the top one, which is where we want everybody to get, is ultimate. And that's a requirement of 1,500 points, which does give you 30% commissions on new volume bonus and new customers. It also unlocks other bonuses you're going to need in this compensation plan if you want to make money. So if somebody tells me that they are here and they're interested in the business, we have to get them to ultimate. And that's our first goal for everybody. So the next way we typically get paid is base commission. And again, if you look at the top right, you will see what this looks like in your tree view. When you pull it up, you need 2 lines of business to earn base commission. Now, base commission is not determined by your business level. For anybody activated to ultimate, it pays 15% on all volume on the lesser of your lines. Okay? Your stronger line is always your power line, and your weaker lines are your pay lines. So in this illustration, we have 2 lines. So it's pretty simple to see the lesser of the 2 lines is your pay line. You can have multiple lines. You can have 3, 4, 5 lines, even more. There's ways to earn more lines. If you're ultimate, they award you 5 lines immediately. But remember, if you have 5 lines, only 1 line is going to be your power line. Okay? So in this example, the line on our left has 8,000 points running through it. That has more than the other line, which has 6,000 points. So the 8,000 points is our power line. We do not earn commission, base commission, on the power line. This is where the company makes themselves profitable. And we want the company to be profitable because we want a company. We want to stay in business. They give us all the other lines we build. I think the top earner in the company has 11 lines that are optimized. So this can add up really quickly when you start optimizing and building additional lines. But in this example, we're getting paid on the 6,000 points of product because that's our pay line. We multiply that times 15%. So our commission for this week would be $900 just in base commission. Now, when these lines optimize, what we call optimize, that means there's 13,334 points of product going through each line each week. When you do that, that's optimized, and that's when you'll make a $2,000 base commission check for that week. Now, that's where it caps out at $2,000. If you get 15,000 points running through your pay line, you're not going to get paid on that volume. There are ways to get paid, and I'll talk about it briefly, but just as we're looking at it, you're not going to get paid on that volume. Okay? The way you can get paid on it is, and I'll show you later, it's something called a power re-entry. The company awards you those as you grow your business and you meet certain thresholds. But we'll go into that when we talk about one of the other bonuses. But for now, just understand you're getting paid on the lesser of your legs. I'm going to show everybody a couple of checks here in just a minute on this Zoom. Please do not screenshot these checks. Do not share them on social media. Do not share them to recruit people. That is against the FTC rules, and we can get in big trouble for it. Last time I did this, somebody shared it, and it did not take long for corporate to call Kim and want to know where that came from. So I'm asking you now, please don't screenshot it. Please don't share it when we get to it. Here we go. All right. So in this example, this person has 4 lines of business going. And the 1.4 line is the power line. Okay. In this example, they have 3 other pay lines. 2 of them are over 4,000. One of them just over 3,000. All of the pay line volumes add up to be more than the power line, but that does not matter. It goes per individual lines, and the line that has the most volume is line 1.4. So that's designated as the power line. And this person gets paid on the other 3 lines. So The base commission is a cornerstone piece of our compensation plan. A lot of the bonuses we're about to talk about are based off of base commission. And this is one of them, the savings bonus. When your base commission check reaches $250 or more, the company will match you a 15%. And they put it in your back office in the savings bonus, and you can see it growing and accruing until it reaches $10,000. When it reaches $10,000, the company will call you up and congratulate you and cut you one of these nice checks for $10,000. And then what they do after that is every month, whatever your savings bonus would have accrued to over those 4-week pay periods, they're going to cut you an extra check at the end of the month for that amount. And then you can take it and put it in your retirement account. You can pay off your bills, buy a new car, whatever you want to do. It's your money. A lot of companies have a car program. Our company did not like that because that gets people in debt. So they decided to do a savings bonus instead and put the money back in our hands as partners and let us make the decisions on where our money should go. This does cap at $2,000 per month. All right, the next one, matching bonus. Again, matching bonus is based off of base commission. But this time, it's based off of base commission of your partners in your downline that you have personally sponsored or are in the lineage or family tree of the people you sponsored. So what I mean by that, let's say Kim sponsored me. If Kim sponsored me, I am Kim's first generation, which means if I make a matching bonus check, she can put me on the power line, pay line, it does not matter. But if I make a matching bonus check, Kim's going to get a 15% bonus. And it's not a cut in my pay. That's a bonus that's already set aside that she's going to get because she helped me make money. Because the company knows I'm new. Kim has to invest in me. She has to train me. She has to teach me. She has to help me and spend time with me. So this makes it fair for you to receive bonuses off of your activities. And it goes on your power line, pay lines. It does not matter. So let's say I sponsored Sarah. Well, now Sarah is obviously my first generation, but she's also Kim's second generation. So if I make a base commission check, Kim's going to get a 15% bonus. But if Sarah makes a base commission check, Kim's going to get a 10% bonus. So if I made $1,000, Kim's going to earn $150. And if Sarah made $1,000, Kim's going to get another $100. This is why Kim wants us all to make money, because she gets bonuses every time we make money in base commission. And that's why you see her working so hard, helping all of us be successful to earn paychecks here and to grow our businesses. Now, these bonuses will hold all the way down, as you see them there, to the 7th generation. There are some thresholds to meet to open some of them. Once you become ultimate, they're going to give you your first 3 generations. So once you start growing your business and people start earning base commissions, then you're going to start seeing matching bonus show up on your paychecks. To reach your 4th generation, you personally have to earn $500 in base commission. There are several people on my team. Every week they're messaging me and celebrating when they meet $500 base commission because they know they just opened their 4th generation. 5th generation. To open the 5th generation, it's $1,000 that you have to earn in base commission. 6th generation is when you optimize one pay line. So that means your power line is optimized and your pay line is optimized. Then you open your 6th generation. And then when you optimize 2 pay lines, your 7th generation opens. So here's a breakdown of the requirements, just in a little chart. Feel free to screenshot this if you need it. The first 3 are ultimate. When you reach ultimate, they give you the first 3. If you're ultimate, you are gold status. Again, like I said, 4th generation is when you earn $500 in base commission. 5th generation opens up when you earn $1,000 in base commission. 6th generation opens up when you optimize one pay line, and 7th generation is when you optimize 2 pay lines. Remember, we said optimized is 13,334 points running through each line that week. Income position bonus. Okay, so this bonus rewards you when you build lines deep in your organization. This is typically in the direct sales industry. This structure where you have 2 lines is called a binary. We're not a binary compensation plan. We can grow deep and wide. So we're a hybrid of a couple of different plans. But with this one, when you build deep and when you optimize, remember optimize is 13,334 points running through your lines weekly. When you do that, PartnerCo sets aside a 2% bonus of global profits, and they give you shares. They give people, everybody that optimizes that week gets shares into the bonus pool. All right. And currently, they're going to give you 2 shares. And currently, your 2 shares are worth about $400 to $450 per week. When you optimize another pay line, it grows exponentially. You get your 2 plus 4 shares, so you get 6 shares. And you can see in the diagram how those numbers add up really quick when you start optimizing multiple lines. Now, earlier I mentioned power reentry, and you get these power reentries awarded to you when you start growing your business. I think when you reach the title of officer, you can have a power reentry. And so let's say I've grown my business and my lines are optimizing. And somewhere in my business, I've sponsored someone like Kim Gray, who is just taking off and exploding this business. Well, what the company will allow me to do is take myself and re-enter myself again in my organization wherever I want. And so I would place myself under Kim. And that way I could start getting benefits from that second position of all that volume I'm already optimized out of. So when you do this, you still have to grow 2 lines. But the big help is, if I have a Kim in my business, I know Kim's going to grow this business. So it takes care of one line for me. So I'm left with building the other line. So that's one way you can continue to grow deep in your organization. I believe I heard Reese say the other day when we did this training, this is how Tim Sales likes to build. He likes to build deep. When he finds somebody that's hustling and somebody that's really good, he likes to do power reentries into their organization. Payline bonus. Payline bonus pays you for growing multiple lines, for growing wide, growing your organization wide. Okay. The income position bonus pays us for growing deep. The payline bonus pays us for growing wide. In this one, PartnerCo sets aside 1% of global profits and puts it in a pool and shares it with all the brand partners that optimize in any given week multiple lines. And when you have one line optimized, you get your 2 shares, and currently that's around $500 bonus per week. And the same thing, it grows exponentially. So the next time you do a line, it's 2 plus 4, so you'll get 6 shares. And you can see how the numbers grow in the chart there. The last way that we get paid that we'll talk about is PartnerCo Lifestyle Rewards. I got to put an L on the end of my lifestyle. L and E. But as you grow your business, PartnerCo will actually analyze your business and compare it to the previous 6 months. And based on your business growth, they will give you a lump sum of reward points January 1st and July 1st. They do it twice a year currently. You can actually convert these points into dollars, into e-wallet dollars. Y'all see your e-wallet in your PartnerCo Pay? Well, you can convert these reward points into e-wallet dollars. Now, you can't cash them out and go to Walmart and buy whatever, but you can use them to buy products, run your subscription, or you can save them to go on these trips that the company offers, like to Tahiti, to Puerto Vallarta, wherever they're going. I think this year, Bali and Dominican Republic or somewhere. Every 10,800 credits equals $100. If you're new here, When you've been here 6 months and they compare your business to the previous 6 months, they're comparing it to zero. So you really have a good opportunity to get a bunch of lifestyle rewards dumped into your back office after your first 6 months. I think my first 6 months, I had a little over $1,000 awarded to me in lifestyle reward e-wallet money. Again, please don't screenshot this. We don't want to get in trouble with compliance. But these are a couple of paychecks just to show you what happens when you start growing and optimizing lines. And this is just in your back office. This is commission. So when you run commission summary, it pulls up 4 weeks by default. You can always change it and run more, but it shows you a breakdown of what your check is. I mean, you can see everything I went over: base commission, matching bonus, new volume bonus, income position bonus. Is there anybody with payline bonus on there? I don't see a payline bonus. We need to get one with multiple lines going so we get a payline bonus. So, but anyway, that's just an example of some paychecks that you can see, some commission summaries in your back office. So let's talk a little goals. So the first thing we like to do when we get a partner with us, a new partner, especially if they want to make money, is we want to make them money. I don't care if it's $30. We want to get them paid and get them some commission. Where did my slide go? I started over. I didn't want it to start over. Back there. After that, after we start getting them paid, our first goal is usually around to make about $250 in base commission, which is 1,667 points on your payline volume. Why? Because remember, that opens up savings bonus. And if y'all want to screenshot this, feel free to go ahead and screenshot it because these are really good goals to keep in mind. Goal number 2 is $500 base commission, which is 3,334 points on your payline volume. That opens up your 4th generation. Goal number 3 is 1,000. That's 6,667 points on your payline volume. Opens up your 5th generation. And then goal 4 is to optimize 2 legs. And then goal 5 is to optimize 3 legs to open that 7th generation. So y'all, that's it for our pay plan training. Any questions?
That was excellent. Thank you.
I know it's quick, but I'm on my iPad and I'm not used to using this. I'm used to being on my computer.
I'm not sure I understand re-entry. Is that when I'm adding someone down below me? That's a re-entry?
No. So don't get hung up on re-entry because that's way down the line. A re-entry is you actually re-enter yourself. It's like you put yourself back down into your business deeper. Like I'm David 1 at the top of my business. If I want to re-enter myself further down, say Kim's in my business somewhere and I want to enter Kim's business, I could put David 2 down in Kim's business. And then as Kim's growing a network under there, I would help and grow another line. And then I would start getting, it's like that line starts over. So I'm benefiting twice from that call.
Come here.
And guys, I have been in the business for 6 years and I have got 4 entries that's rewarded to me and I have not done none of them. I do not recommend this to do at all, but he has to say it to you because it is a part of the pay plan. They do offer it, but it is very, very, that's just like if I powered entry under someone, I would have to then go and work with them people to get growing and then forget about you guys. And I can't do that. So that's the reason I've never used my powered entries. But that is a way. If some people may want to do that, but I have not yet done it and not planned to do it.
What are the qualifications you have to meet to be able to do that?
One of them is the officer. And then when you optimize legs, you get rewarded. Those power entries. And like I said, I've got 4 up under my belt, but I choose not to do that.
How do you know, Kim, that you've been rewarded that? Do you get an email or what?
They would email you, or you could call PartnerCo and just ask, do you have any on your in your back office? But just remember, if you do that, you have to build both sides, meaning you have to do one whole leg and another leg. So my theory is build wide, and then every time you add another leg past 2, you only have to build that one side.
That's my theory, and plus the bonus pool, you get more money for growing wide. So I don't think I would grow deep. I think I would grow wide.
Yes, I would not do power entry. We just discussed this with the owners today in Puerto Rico, and I spoke up and said that I do not recommend going deep. I'd rather go wide. And they both, the owners told me that's the best way because you only have to go straight down. But they got it there for you in case the ones that does want to.
So Kim, I'm gonna make you host. I have to jump off real quick. I gotta go pay my ticket in here. They're about to close.
All righty. So is there any other questions? You can unmute and ask me. I don't recommend if and I know I'm going to be getting phone calls after this. That's why I don't never talk about that. I don't I just don't do it because, well, for one, if I went and powered entry under, just say if I powered entry under Brent Palmer, then I would be over there working with people, and then I wouldn't be over here working with you guys. And I would have to build 2 legs over there instead of 1. But if you do another leg on yours besides the 2 that you got, like leg number 3 and leg number 4, I have 4 legs. I'm going straight down with those, and I don't have to do an extra leg on the side. You know how you have a power leg and a pay leg? Well, you're going to have that if you powered entry under someone.
Okay, thank you. That helps.
Okay. Is there any other questions? I wanted David to do this tonight because I did it last Thursday, and I think I might have done that with smart links all together, and I didn't want it to confuse no one, so I asked him to redo it again tonight.
I love the conciseness of it, and really I think this is something great that we can send to new people, that is just such a short version of it, but it's so well done that I think it's going to go over real well with trying to help new people at least get an overview. Not that they have, telling them not, you have to understand it all, but this at least gets it all, being exposed to it.
Yes. You're not going to, and nobody's going to understand it in the beginning like this. You got to take a little piece at a time. And once you start making that money and seeing it in your commission report, then you will be understanding it. But the more you hear it, the more. I had a lady to tell me 2 days ago, the more I hear it, every time I hear it, I learn a little bit more. So
I thought it was good.
Well, thank you, Miss Carol.